The wife and the father-in-law of parliamentarian Rishad Badruddin were arrested yesterday over the death of a 16-year-old girl child employed at his residence as a domestic worker, along with an intermediary who brought the child to Colombo. During investigations into the child's death, the brother-in-law of the MP was also arrested by the police over an alleged sexual abuse of another domestic worker at the MP's official residence back when he was a minister of the previous regime. Following lengthy interrogations yesterday, the suspects were produced before the Colombo Magistrates Court today under heavy security. Producing the suspects before Additional Magistrate of Colombo Kanchana Niranjana, Deputy Solicitor General Dilip Piris called the death of the 16-year-old child an absolute tragedy. The Deputy Solicitor General also produced some post-mortem results before the magistrate, emphasizing that the cause of death was a result of traumatic shock induced by severe external burns. Highlighting the post-mortem results, he added that the child was sexually abused for a prolonged period of time. The Deputy Solicitor General revealed that the child's mother had given her to the middleman, who the police refers to as a child trafficker, to compensate for a loan of 30,000 rupees obtained from him. The child had then been sent to Badruddin's residence via the middleman. Further, Deputy Solicitor General Dilip Piris told the court that the suspect had supplied 11 such children to domestic aids to various families related to MP Badruddin. He revealed that the child had been given lodging in a room 6 foot by 4 foot in size, which was detached from the MP's residence. The room had not been fitted with a light. He said that it was disappointing to see such an unfortunate event taking place, where the head of the household, who is currently hospitalized, is a member of the legislature, adding that he too should be investigated. The Deputy Solicitor General pointed out that these events have given rise to serious suspicions of whether she committed suicide due to ill treatment or her life was taken. He added that this incident has also caused public outrage. After considering the submissions, the Additional Magistrate allowed the suspects to be detained by the police for 48 hours and ordered that they be produced before court on Monday the 26th. Accordingly, the wife of MP Badruddin was detained by the Kirlapana police, while the other 3 suspects were taken into custody by the Borala police. Following the death of the minor on the 15th of this month, MP Badruddin, who was in the custody of the Criminal Investigation Department, was admitted to the Colombo National Hospital on the 17th. Ever since the hospital admission, the CID has kept a close watch on Badruddin. Today, they had caught the MP tossing some pills out of the toilet window. When the pills discarded was brought to the attention of the doctor in charge of the relevant ward, it had been revealed that the MP had been discarding the medication given to him. Thereafter, the doctor in charge had recommended that the MP be taken back to the CID. Meanwhile, several protests were held across the island, demanding justice for the deceased 16-year-old child.
සල්ලි තියෙන දේශපාලන බල තියෙන කට්ටිය මේ වගේ දුප්පත් ළමයිව ගෙනියලා දූෂණය කරලා මරලා දානවා මේකට හොඳ නීතියක් ඉස්ස කරන්න ඕන කියලා අපි ඉල්ලා සිටින මේ අවස්ථාවේදී
අපේ දරුවෝ ශාලිනිට වෙච්ච දේ ආයිත් ඒ වගේ ලංකාවේ වෙන්න හොඳ නැහැ කියලා මම ඉල්ලන්නේ
Justice should be done to Ishalini. People responsible for her death should be exposed. The justice that was done to Vidya should be done to this child as well. Given the juncture we are at, people of all races and religions, especially the Muslim community, should raise their voice against this incident.
Meanwhile, politicians also expressed views regarding the matter, with Samagi Jana Balawegaya parliamentarian Mujibur Rahman calling on the authorities to bring those responsible to book.
ඒ දැරියට අතවර සිද්ධ වෙලා තිබෙනවා නම් අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම නීතිය ක්‍රියාත්මක කිරීමේදී රිෂාඩ් බදුරුදීන්ද එහෙම නැත්නම් වෙන අයද කියන එක අදාළ නැහැ. සියලු දෙනාටම නීතිය එක හා සමානව ක්‍රියාත්මක විය යුතුයි.
බදුරුදීන් අමාත්‍යවරයාත් ඔහුගේ පවුලේ උදවියත් මේ පිළිබඳව වගේ කියනවා. කිසිම කෙනෙකුට බේරෙන්න ඉඩ තියන්නෙත් නැහැ. කිසිම දේශපාලන බලයක් යොදන්න ජනාධිපතිතුමා ඉඩ දෙන්නෙත් නැහැ. මේ අපරාධකරුවන් සියලු දෙනා අත්අඩංගුවට අරගෙන නීතිය හමුවට පමනනවා.
කට උත්තර නැති වෙන්න කලින් සිග්නල් ඩීප් ක්ලීන් එකකට මාරු වෙන්න.